Welcome back to the Fish Lap Effect podcast for today's special episode of What's Making a Splash. I'm Tracy, and James is not here today. It's just me. And today we're going to be talking about something that's getting a lot of attention in the marketing world, ChatGPT ads. So I don't know about you, but I'm really excited that we're finally able to advertise on OpenAI and that it's out there for the masses. But honestly, I don't think that that is the biggest story. It's definitely the sign of something bigger and a shift that's happening right now in marketing and the future of marketing. And as a business owner, I think it's one of those moments where it pays dividends to stop and really think about, what's really next? And how do we need to shift our strategies, not just from an advertising perspective, but organically, and shift to conversations? Because that's something that's happening that's a little bit different. So what does this actually mean for the future of marketing? We're not really just witnessing the launch of another ad tech platform. It's the next shift in how businesses are going to be discovered in the world of marketing. And I think that it's a really big shift that's happening right now, and this is just the beginning. Every major shift creates a window, and I want you to think about marketing over the past 20 years and think about how Google redefined how people search, and Facebook changed how businesses built communities. Instagram changed how brands told their stories, and TikTok changed how we consume content completely. Every one of those moments created new opportunities for businesses willing to learn and adapt early on, not because they knew exactly what they were doing or how things were going or what was going to happen, but they gave themselves some time to experiment, to learn, to adapt. And I think AI is creating one of those windows right now where it's not just because ChatGPT can run ads on ChatGPT. It's so much bigger than that. I mean, you think about AI summaries even on Gemini and how that's redefining how you search on Google. You're not Googling a keyword anymore. You're having a full-on conversation in the platform and asking a question. It's changing our shift and how we ask platforms for information. I'm even seeing it roll out on various platforms that we use as software, where they're rolling out. I just got an email today from one of our platforms that says, we've now implemented a new conversational piece to our help center where you can ask it a question versus searching for a keyword. So really, when you think about that, this is an entire shift, and it's a whole mindset shift that we've all been adapting to for years now, but it's all starting to really come to a head. So when we think about it, we're not just beginning to ask AI instead of simply searching Google. We're doing a little bit of both. We're going in and we're saying, hey, what are we doing here? Or what are we doing there? And we're actually like creating this conversation with everything now, whether you're in ChatGPT, you're in Perplexity, you're Googling something. The term Googling is a different kind of term now. It's asking Google a question. So it's just interesting when you think about it that way. So it's not just another ad platform now with chat ads. It's what the big shift is, right? So everyone's asking, how does this work? And that's a great question. But why do these ads exist? And you think about it, people are adapting to these platforms and going, I want to ask these questions, and it's so much faster. I mean, I think about how much it's sped up my workflow. And now, if we're targeting appropriately when we create these campaigns, we can make sure that we're showing up in those conversations, which is huge because it takes keyword and contextual targeting to a whole nother level, because now we're able to go, this is the gap of the conversation that I want to be a part of. And now I can bid on that space to become a part of that conversation. That is huge right there. Being able to bid on becoming part of that conversation, because you can try to do it organically through FAQs and different pieces of your website. But that's just also why we run paid search ads, because you want to be able to compete and maybe you're not showing up yet, or you want to cannibalize the space. So now you have an opportunity to do that within ChatGPT, which is super cool. So you think about how customer behavior is changing. I'm asking Chat, like, who's the best marketing agency near me? Who can design a website? Who can design a Wix website near me where I can go visit their office. People are asking specific questions like that. Like we've actually had customers that have come in, walked in the door, and we're like, how'd you hear about us? And they're like, well, I needed somebody to work on a Wix website and I wanted somebody local that I can come and see. There you go. We have an office locally. They can come visit us. And ChatGPT told them to come see us. That is how they found us. So the way people are discovering your business is changing, and it's the perfect time to start to become part of those conversations. And it's not just keyword searches, and I keep honing in on this, but they're conversations. And that's what's changing in marketing now. We're not just optimizing for search, we're optimizing to become a part of those conversations. People are no longer thinking in keywords. One of the ideas I've been thinking about a lot lately is really pondering on this topic, because a big part of our time in building this agency has become working on Google ads and effective keyword strategies and SEO to make sure that we're showing up in the right place at the right time in front of the right people. But search has completely changed. People are searching differently. It's all around conversations. So we think about how are we going to shift that, right? So they're not just looking for a marketing agency in Sebring, Florida. Someone's looking for a website designer that can work in Wix that is located near me that I can visit. Very specific. And you can get very specific with these conversations. Helps people make decisions faster and gets in front of people at the right time. So imagine if your business could create context that was so specific that could guide ChatGPT in serving ads to people just at the right time when they're having those conversations to go, I'm in that discovery phase, and now I want to go ahead and look, and there's a little ad that popped up, and it's exactly what I've been chatting with my little friend about, who I call Finn. So I've named my agent. It's called Finn, and her and I have lots of fun conversations. So you think about, you're having your conversation with your Finn, and then we're asking those questions, and then Finn decides, hey, let me go ahead and show you this little ad because you and I have been talking about this a lot, and this is super relevant for you. So I'm going to put it in front of you. I mean, imagine what kind of amazing discovery you can get just through those types of campaigns. So yes, so marketing is becoming conversation driven, and it's less about getting attention and more about earning trust. So that's exactly why we've been developing something that I'm really excited about called the Splash Framework. So this is a framework that is going to help you not only build out an organic strategy, but also build out a paid strategy. And it's our proprietary framework for helping businesses prepare for conversation-driven advertising. So it's not like a roadmap of how do you set up your ads. It's going to be our roadmap for how we develop the mindset and how we can work through setting up any type of campaign, whether it's paid or organic, to help your businesses show up through AI-driven searches. So Splash, what does it stand for, you ask? I will tell you. Study conversations where you're going to understand the questions that people are asking. And the next one is pinpoint intent. Discover what they're really trying to accomplish. And then we're going to lay the context, build the digital foundation that helps AI and customers understand your business. We're going to then assemble your message, create messaging that aligns with how people naturally think and make decisions, and spot the gaps. Identify the conversations that you're missing. What conversations do you want to be a part of that you might not be a part of now? And then finally, hone and scale. We're going to continue improving as AI and customer behaviors evolve. So the important thing is that this isn't just for ChatGPT ads. It's for websites, it's for Google ads, it's for local SEO. It's a new framework on how to develop a content strategy that shows up in all the places that you want to be. It's really a new way of thinking about marketing. So my perspective on all of this, and one thing that I want to be very clear about, is that I don't know exactly where AI advertising is going. I don't think anybody really does. It's still so early, and the platforms are going to evolve. If you think about how quickly all these platforms have evolved over the past decade, it's insane. So I can't even imagine just at the speed of how fast things are moving now, in 1 year, how much all of this is going to evolve and change. But we're paying attention and we're developing a framework that's going to help us scale and grow with the platforms as they evolve and change. And one thing that history has taught us is that businesses that pay attention early and adapt and adopt are usually better prepared than the ones that wait after everybody else has figured it out. Just think about how competitive these ad platforms will become over time when now we're first. We're in there early. I think early learning matters, and it's important to stay ahead of what's happening in that ecosystem of all things marketing and AI. And every shift in marketing truly creates a window of opportunity. You don't have to become an expert overnight, but it's definitely time to start paying attention. And the future of marketing isn't changing just because of AI. It's changing because AI has changed customer behavior and how they approach things. So you think about how consumers search and how people interact with platforms. That's completely changing because we're no longer just searching for a keyword. We're able to put in our entire thought, and most all of these platforms are able to pull something out of that that's extremely relevant to what I'm looking for. So it's pretty insane. People are thinking in conversations, not in keywords. And the ecosystem is shifting, and it's a major shift. And I believe that this is one of the biggest mindset shifts marketers need to make over the next decade. The businesses that earn trust, provide meaningful context, and become part of those conversations will be the businesses that people remember. And increasingly, they'll be the businesses that AI starts to recommend. So that's exactly why we're building the Splash framework, to help businesses move beyond chasing algorithms and start creating marketing that's worthy of recommendation. We want you to become recommendable. So whether you're an agency, a marketer, a business owner, my encouragement is simple. Stay curious, keep learning, experiment, and ask better questions, because the businesses that prepare today will be the ones leading tomorrow. And if you'd like to start exploring what's next with us, I'd love to have you join us in our upcoming workshop series on how to build out ChatGPT ads. In this workshop, we're going to go over how to create your first OpenAI ads campaign and utilize the Splash framework to set yourself up for success. You'll even get some really cool prompts and workflows included in the workshop. So keep your eyes out. I'll be launching the links on our socials and on our website, and you can check it out and register. We'll be limited time only, and we're going to offer it for just a small group of individuals and have some really cool live Q&A sessions as well. So I look forward to seeing you on the inside. I'll leave you with this. The future of advertising isn't going to be about interrupting conversations. It's going to be about earning your place in them. So thank you for listening to today's special episode of What's Making a Splash. Please follow us, like us, do all the things, tell all your friends, or if you hated this episode, don't tell anybody. And we'll hope to see you next time on our next special episode of What's Making a Splash. Keep making waves.